So everybody's gearing up for the reopening, even though I personally think it's too early to reopen, but essential services are reopening. Essential services like your family doctor, essential services like auto repair, essential services like your family doctor. Actually, yeah, when you think about it, this is one of the only two essential services that need to restart. Everything else is trivial. So that said, what we need to now look to is respecting our appointments. Yes, appointments are backlogged about a month and a half, okay? But for those people who made an effort to call back in the end of March and say, listen, I'm due for my checkup, and so when do you think you're going to be starting up again? May 4th. Okay. So I'm calling from March, and I'm booking my doctor's appointment for May 4th. Don't call me, doc, and say, your appointment hasn't modified. You're now booked for July 7th. Excuse me? I called you March, doc, and I booked it for May 4th. What? So, respect the appointments. Same with the garage, the mechanic down the street. Mechanic down the street, from February, end of February, when lockdowns were quasi-happening, partially happening, it's still a service station that pumps you gas, but they also do general mechanics. So, like, from the end of February, I was throwing the idea around. So, listen, what's going to happen with tire changes? Well, just come. Yeah, but March 15th, everything shut down. But when things shut down, I went by for gas, and I said, listen, when first day things start up again, I want to be the first one. Sure, no problem. So, I get a message now, and they're saying, well, you know what? You're going to have to come in July. Okay, so my tires are going to melt. I'm going to be riding on rims, and I'm going to come in July. Respect the appointments. I mean, here we go. We're getting out of one crisis and getting into another crisis, a crisis of disrespect. I mean, we all understand that you gotta, everybody wants to get the appointment at the same time. But, you have to have, there's a word I'm looking for. You have to have the, can we say the ability? No. The common sense. You knew you were going to be in a quarantine situation, isolation. Everything is closed except for groceries and pharmacy. So you knew almost 2 months ago, let's say. Why didn't you just make the effort to leave a message to your doctor, to your service, your garage, and wherever else you would think essential service would restart, whenever it restarts, and say, listen, the date is February 20th. I am so-and-so. I am calling to book my appointment for the first day that you restart. It's not rocket science. The secretary can say, okay, so we got 30 appointments in February. We're booking them from May 4th to May 20th. Done for the doctor. Same with the garage. Okay, so from March to today, we got 100 appointments. We're starting up May 4th. We're going to book them from May 4th to June 1st. That's it. We understand it's going to take longer. You space them out, but you don't call somebody that has made the effort to call you in February and say, well, you know what? Tough luck, buddy. You're going to have to wait another 2 months. that ain't right. So let's avoid, we're getting over this virus crisis. Let's avoid not getting into a public relations crisis, because what's even more draining is getting dinged when you've made the effort to be proactive and call in. As Montreal continues.